collision. Well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kick, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with big differences in height, but some differences in reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 197 pounds. Fighting out of Pohang, South Korea, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate any fighter on this UFC roster, a specialist. But on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Oh, so the taller fighter lands a knee yet again. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Checks the leg kick. And he landed the right hand there.
Punch over the top. Powerful leg kick land.
Oh, inside leg kick lands for him, DC. That was beautiful technique.
He's beating up both sides of the leg. A lot of times you see guys going outside kick. He's switched it up now, and he's beating up the inside of his opponent's leg. Job. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. 90 seconds to go now.
Good stick.
Back and forth we go. Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Big body kick. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Whiffs on the right hand.
Look at him drive his shin into the opponent's body. Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went head hunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't head hunt. In this case, he's been head hunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Relax. But you hard that round, but you kept your composure. That's what I like to see. You fell back to your training. You kept your hands up. You stayed.
Ready? Ready?
All right, here we go with round two. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Eye gets stung by that leg kick. Oh, man, that couldn't have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter.
Beautiful kick.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
And both guys really throwing with authority. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. How about the volume of kicks out of this fighter tonight? And it really speaks to just how much a fighter can develop in 3 to 5 months away from now.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job of showing the evolution of his game in this kick-heavy approach.
Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Eye. Body shot now, but it's turned back by Lee. Oh, that'll ring your bell. Head kick.
"30 seconds now to go in the round."
Gets hit by that leg kick. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
Problem. Let's recover, relax, shake it off. Forget that last round. This round, you're really going to set up those takedowns. I want you to be...
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kicks, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Good job with that jab.
Oh!
That's a big hook.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh! Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Lee gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Back and forth we go! Oh, nice job to block the kick. Effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got hurt very bad. As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 29 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout.
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight.